lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change, courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you lie about. All that tongue gon' lead to cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Lying, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will come out. Here he comes.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Leonard looking over the floor. No good there off the double clutch. Stolen by Garland. The shot's good from Lopez.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Garland. There's a screen by Collins. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, here we go. Şengün's got the fast break chance.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Outside Leonard. Oh, and the can by Leonard.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Thompson misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And that one, good.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Houston with it. Screen by Şengün. Down low. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Outside Garland. To the inside. Collins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. To the right side. Pass to Eason. Here's Thompson. Overdone. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Back to Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here are the Rockets. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Capella. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
With a one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 2.
The Clippers 14.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the board.
Şengün inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's stolen. And it's the Rockets on the break. Green in the post. Now Şengün. 6 points for him. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Outside for Jackson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets leading. To the middle. Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his first basket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here's Thompson. Şengün inside. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Left side, Leonard. Great defense that time from Şengün. And Mathurin comes to help. Pass to KD. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Can't tie it up as that one misses. KD, so efficient in there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Mathurin. Leonard, that's for 2. That's good on the jump shot.
You set him up more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Now, here's Şengün. Guarded by Jackson. Now, Finney-Smith. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. To the inside. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Durant in the corner. Here's Şengün. 6 points for him. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Back to Durant. Pass to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Leonard. Done outside. Jacks up a 3. Eason grabs the board. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard, no luck. Rockets leading by 3. Outside Durant. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston on top, up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lopez. Basket good. Lopez has got 8 points.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Leonard, no luck.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the contest. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Pass to Lopez. Clippers moving the ball around. All by himself. And finished off by Shepherd.
Well, a big thing for Shepherd going forward. Adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Timeout.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Lopez. They double him with Şengün. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Garland. Fires for 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Rockets shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The free throw off from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And Şengün throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
In for Los Angeles.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Smith outside. It's up a 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. Back to Jones. Outside Leonard. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Mathurin, and the Clippers miss again. Rockets leading by 6. Durant, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. Down low. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Leonard, that's for 2. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Leonard with the steal. On the wing, Mathurin. Outside, Batum. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Rockets leading by 7. And the dunk by Eason.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Over in the corner, Batum. Outside, Leonard. .46 seconds left to play in the third. 4 on the shot clock. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Drains the three-pointer. Dunn's got 5 points so far.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Thompson outside. KD looking around. Houston needs to get a shot. Shot by Eason, no good. Left side, Leonard. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the three ball. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead. Here's KD. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets lead by 3. And don't.
41.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. He gets it in there.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight? What tremendous offensive performance.
Garland with it. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Up top, Şengün. Over to the wing. Eason. Good. Nothing but net. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the Clippers making a change here. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Clippers trailed by 6. Pass to Batum. Here's Leonard. Over in the corner, Mathurin. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Outside Garland. Out to the right wing. Outside Leonard. To tie it up. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Şengün inside. Got it to go off the glass.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to do.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Durant. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Lopez. Outside Leonard. Now Collins. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 3. To take the lead. No good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The feet are what made that play happen inside the shot.
Garland. And he gets it to go.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
And when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Now Collins. It's stolen by Smith. Yeah, count it.
And some kind of switch
must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Leonard. Now Collins. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Big time from Collins right there.
Şengün. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Nerves of steel, Mr. Şengün.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Outside, KD.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Garland.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now Şengün. The 3 doesn't go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard! And down goes the 3!
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And wants their best move at this point.
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
They trail by 3.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Şengün. Cleared away by Jones. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Leonard fires. So the Clippers with the win.